This is just how I am.
Yeah, I know.
Very monotone. My children drain the life out of me daily.
All right, guys, welcome. I wish I had an air horn right now. Season two, we're here, bitches. We made it. We made it.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Welcome to season 2. Welcome to Dipping Milk and Cookies. I suppose we'd probably start there. The podcast, two best buds try to figure out this thing we call life using friends, guests, and microphones. Mm-hmm. Guys, I am Garrett, your Cookie Commander Smith. With me, as always,
Michael, the Master Milker Segovia.
You damn right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, guys, we're going to start doing things a little bit differently in this on this podcast, just because obviously we spent the first year trying to figure out the
sucking and nobody liked it.
Yeah. I just did it again. Jesus.
Didn't even get through the first 5 minutes.
I know, right? Exactly. But yeah, we're going to start doing things a little bit more differently. We're going to actually introduce some segments as we go along. We got one today, which I still got to think of a question real quick. I'll figure it out before we get to it. But yeah, we're going to go over some of our favorite stuff, some of our biggest laughs from season 1. You guys will be able to enjoy those little clips that we prepared with us. Just kind of talk about that and where we were at that time in our lives, because it was a year ago. It's crazy, almost a year ago with some of them. But yeah, let's jump right into it. The first clip we got here, when me and Mike were working with Gunderson, with Jeff Gunderson, cutting grass and stuff, we'd always end up having to go cut grass at his mom's house, and we'll just let the clip do the talking here, guys. Enjoy this.
Let's stop asking him.
Oh, Jeffrey, that guy.
But whatever.
To each their own. It was so funny every time we'd show up at his mom's house to cut her grass. But where's Jeff? At home. Again?
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy. Your kid.
Yeah,
what do you want me to say?
Man,
what are you doing? You missed the spot. Damn it, Tony. This fucking shit is wet. It's wet. And these mowers are fucking massive. We're not gonna mow the ditch. Why'd you push it?
Every time. That one side of the driveway, dude.
Every time.
Always somebody was getting stuck.
Look how we always try to put it on each other.
Yeah, man.
I gotta do this. I'll
trim the whole place. I don't f***ing care. I'm not doing it. You can trim and cut that side, buddy.
Oh, man. That's so good. And
it's been like that for years.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
Has been a thing for years.
Yeah.
And it still makes me laugh because I had forgotten about that. And then just as soon as it started up, I was like, yeah.
Yep. Remember those conversations in the truck? Just like, shit. Here she comes.
Guys, want a soda?
Yeah, right. You want
Some
a candy
bar?
You want a Snickers? It's like 90 degrees outside.
A warm Coke and a Snickers.
A warm Coke and a Snickers. Oh, Tony, God bless your heart. Tony is a sweetheart, but yeah
she is.
It's so funny. I didn't think about it like that, dude. Yeah, a warm soda and a Snickers bar.
Right, a Coke of all things to get warm, like, oh, God.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That
was good. We should have Jeff on here one time so we can just rip on him.
Yeah, dude, the entire time. It's so funny. We're playing Warzone the other night with Jeff, with the same guy, for like the first time ever. And normally we always rip on Jeff. Like, it's just Jeff's around. What's up, shit brick? Like,
yeah, Jeff is just.
But he takes it like a champ. Because he gives it back pretty good too. But
yeah,
it's very, very few and far between. Oops.
That is funny.
So yeah, let's jump into our next little clip here.
Should save that one for the end. That was good.
So yeah, Mike, you had some problems with your elbow.
Yeah.
A while back there. This is I should have put the episode number in here, but yeah, this is us reminiscing
That's around this
about-
time last year, though, because it was, like November, December when I was going in for this.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's
Okay.
about this time last
All
year.
right. Well, yeah. Let's feast on this.
But yeah, well, okay. Hopefully the inflammatory stuff, and I mean, you don't have to do the physical therapy, but
Yeah.
either way, I'm sure it'll get better. And if not, you got the insurance now, dog. So you go get that surgery. That's what I would do, man. If
It gets to that point, yeah.
Yeah. With the advances in modern technology today.
It's going to be like the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you should say. That's what you should have led with. You're like, all right, so guys, be just frank with me right now, okay? The arm's gone. What do we got for like robot arms? Like, come on, be real with me. It's like, sir, you realize you're using the hand gesture. You're using your arm that you're saying is bad right now to make your hand gestures. But we already talked about this. The physical therapy,
It's like a ghost feeling. Remember, you said it was dead, so it's just like.
might as well just get it out of here.
Yep, take it.
Let me know what you have in your bionic section, please.
I'm looking for something in between the Terminator and
Jax
like
from Mortal Kombat.
something like a happy medium somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's so funny. How has your elbow been since then?
Fine. Well, it was jacked up for a few months, but
for a while
it was
there.
essentially just like a real severe case of like tennis elbow. I didn't need any surgery or anything like that, but
Put the dick down. No comment.
well, I can't say yes or no to that.
Oh,
Neither
man.
confirm nor deny.
I can neither confirm nor deny any said allegations.
But I could tell you that it was more than yes. That's probably what they thought too. They're like, okay,
Yeah, right.
where this is happening
They
in
just didn't
your
have the
elbow,
heart to say it to you.
like do you have a girlfriend or anything? Yeah, I do, but
You're married?
I still like to,
Yeah.
She
it happens.
works,
We're
so-
adults, whatever.
yeah.
So yeah, let's jump into the next one we got here. This is actually from the Pistol Pete episode. I do know that for sure. This is my dad, by the way, Pistol Pete Smith. This is
Skinny Pete.
Yeah, Skinny Pete. It's funny. I brought that up the other day when I was with him when we went to go see my grandma. I mentioned that. Skinny Pete means Skinny Pete, man. He thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, let's jump into this real quick.
dippingmilkandcookies@gmail.com. We'd love to hear some feedback and to see some comments.
Dipping milk and cookies in a stale cracker.
Stale cracker.
There it is.
Oh, we popped the shit out of those mics.
You did for sure. I can see it on here. It's just like, wow.
I heard it. Oh man, that was so funny. I'm sorry, everybody. Sorry, that was so funny. Oh man.
Stale crackers.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right, we're going to wrap this up, guys. Oh, man, I got some Skinny Pete's to get to.
So funny.
All right, guys, until next week, thanks for listening.
It's funny because your dad's white. I don't think a lot of people knew that.
Okay, all right. Until next week. Well, like I said, we're recording on Fridays, but we'll still release them on Mondays. I'll do it
yeah.
after work on Mondays, so it'll be
Yeah,
a little bit later. But until next week,
Yeah.
guys, everybody be good. Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
Love you, Dad.
Thank you, Pete.
Yeah, thanks, Dad. Thanks for doing this.
Okay.
We'll have to have you back again.
Remember, we're signing that contract.
Yeah.
Sign that contract.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's
that
a good
was
one.
good.
For sure. That was a fun time. We got to have him back on eventually. The old Pistol Pete. You can't mess with the pistol, man. Get that double tap. Good old Mozambique. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. And obviously, my dad was the first guest on the podcast, so
Yeah.
it's very significantly important episode, even though the sound quality was junk because I didn't figure out how to hook up all the mics at that point. But we were still early into it.
Yeah, that was real early.
Yeah. Yes, it was real early, Mike. Enough of the yeah too much. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I know he has. But yeah, I'm working on it, all right?
It's a work in progress.
Indeed. So yeah, this next clip, Mike, obviously, if you've been paying attention, been following along this entire time, you know Mike kind of has some baby lungs, has a hard time kind of catching his breath every once in a while when we're recording. So this is one of those moments that I just so funny this kid trying to keep it together. Let's listen to this real quick.
Oh, big stretch. Uh-oh, here we go. I was hoping we'd catch one of these sooner or later. Look at him. Do you mind? Can you get your shit together, please? For a second. Oh, God, I wish... Guys, I wish...
I'm good, man.
I wish you could see how red his face is right now. You were fighting so hard. Don't choke. Oh my God, you fucking guy. Stand by. Oh yeah. And welcome back.
You just got to will it away, you know?
Yes, sir.
You just got to push it down. And
Yeah, right. Oh,
Oh my God!
I think that was the one that we did in Illinois, huh?
Yeah, I think so. That's so. I remember that so specifically. Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah, because at that time you were sitting across from me, so you and I were like making eye contact, and the whole time, I was like,
yeah. Just trying to keep it together. Keep it together. Oh man, that's good. That's good. Whew. All right. But yeah, obviously since then, you have cut down on your smoking, which is fantastic, buddy. And now we got you the membership with me over at the gym. So start getting swole. Get them lungs right. That steam room. That's the ticket, buddy.
Yeah,
that's the ticket.
I think after I'm done smoking, I don't think it'll take long for me to really, well, obviously, okay, I've been smoking for 20 years, but I don't think it'll take long for my body to kind of be like, okay, so this is what it's like to be able to get oxygen to flow to everywhere and be more shredded than a julienne salad, baby.
Yeah. Ow. All right, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with a product called the Fart Bag, but they are fantastic. They are a lot of fun. It's a little toy. I should have brought it. It's a little toy.
It's a little bag that makes fart noises.
Exactly. There you go. So thanks, Mom. So yeah, let's play this clip. We brought it out, played with it for a little bit, and it had been in a long time, and this is pretty good. So let's check this out.
Oh man, so yeah, that was always a good time. So yeah, I will.
I haven't even played with one of those in years.
I got one in my bedroom right now.
Actually, I think the last time I played with one was when you moved back from Illinois.
All right, hold up.
Oh, that should be funny. Yeah, let everybody hear what it sounds like. It should be good. Oh man, I'm actually really excited. So the noise is actually it's gonna be even better too because it's gonna be on the microphone. Oh, here we go. Y'all ready for this?
Oh man, it's been a while, folks. See if the kids still got it. Yep. Okay, so I don't want to waste the entire podcast just making fart noises, but you guys get the picture. Okay, this thing here, you buddy. Go ahead. Tell me how that feels. See if the kids still got it.
Oh man,
wait for it.
I don't know.
Wait for it. Yep. Pop. Yep, it's the moisture. Gotta have that. There it is.
Yeah.
That's it. Just fucking hurt. Those are forceful farts right there. Those hurt.
Those hurt.
You're sick, dude. You should probably go to the doctor.
Oh, these are so great. Sick. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Even as grown men, farts are still funny, dude.
yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
care what
If
anybody
you can't
says.
laugh at a fart, man, like you really need to lighten up. You really need to lighten up, Francis.
Yeah,
because
lighten up that butthole and let out a fire, dude.
Because I mean, obviously there's certain contexts, certain places where it's like you probably should hold off, but in all actuality, if somebody lets one out, I'm gonna laugh. Instinctively, I'm gonna snicker.
Except when my girl Jenny does that, man. Just be laying in bed, and all of a sudden it's like, what? I'm like, what?
Was that you?
Do that quick look around. You know? Dude, it's not cool. It's not right.
Yeah, no.
And then if I do it, I'm the bad guy.
Of course, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure yours probably smell way worse.
Yeah.
Way worser, for sure.
Yeah, my insides are just
hot
death.
sauce.
Yeah.
It's just hot sauce.
It's just hot sauce.
bro. Oh, man.
hot sauce and White Claws.
Yeah, right. White girl waste. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I know. Yeah, thanks. Thank you,
It's
Alex.
all right. We'll get through this.
Yeah, I know. Don't touch me. All right, we got one more drop. This, ironically enough, is the moment that we had the inspiration for the season 2 photo. Which, guys, come on, baby, you know what it is. That picture is so money, it's ridiculous. Hence the nice palm tree background we got here. It's a little small, but we're still in like beta stages right now. It's okay. It's all right, Alex. It's all right, buddy. It's okay. It's all right. But yeah, this is a little clip, and granted, there is somebody in this clip who shall not be named, but either way, this clip was the moment that we decided to do this, and it actually turned out pretty funny.
No, the one we really should be doing is the Miami Vice one that I've tagged you in before.
Ooh, yeah, the Tubbs and I forget what Don Johnson's character's name is in that show.
Not Tubbs.
Yeah, it's not Tubbs, Tubbs.
That's what we really should be doing. Is that? It'd be lit. That's what everybody says. Oh, it's gonna be lit. Shut the f up.
Right. That shit, dude.
Come
damn
on,
it,
it's
babe, now
season
you're
2.
really
We
gonna
got
Oh, my people just
one
talk
episode.
like idiots.
Masterminds.
Masterminds.
It's called Masterminds, babe.
Yeah, the acid wash gene photo.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's what you and Mike should do. Mike can be the girl.
I think I was just looking like.
Yeah,
I don't-
totally. Yeah.
I'm not sure what was funny.
Yeah. You didn't hear? You didn't hear
Oh,
what she
about
said?
something about me being the girl. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the movie, so I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea, babe. I think we'll
great idea.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, that's cool that, we were able to find, the moment when we kind of thought, well, you had the idea of doing the Miami Vice.
Well, that's just
Which-
been for years because
I
I
know.
had been thinking about like so many opportunities for us to just do photo shoots together. Like,
Which we already have the idea for season 3's photo, which it's going to be really hard to like take that within the next couple of months and then sit on it for another year. But it's going to be so worth it. But yeah, that is cool. It's really cool being able to go back through our catalog, which we actually have a catalog now of episodes. Granted, it was rough. It was real rough in the beginning, but obviously as of late with the addition of Sir Alex Weber behind the camera and on that computer, on
the ones and twos,
making us look real good. Nothing but progress going up to the top floor, please. So yeah, we're done with that. So let's jump into the six pack. This is going to be our reoccurring segment on dipping milk and cookies. We're going to call it diving into the six pack. Let's hit the six pack. And essentially, me and Mike are going to keep each other in the blind week to week, okay? We're each going to think of a topic or a question, which we'll ask the other person, give us your top six, okay? So this week, I'm asking Mike the question. I still haven't thought of one. Let me wait for it. Gee Willikers.
Gee Willikers, Batman.
We'll start there. Easy enough. Mike, give us your top six Batman villains.
Okay.
Because I know you know Batman.
I always liked the Riddler. I always thought that was just an interesting character.
Yep.
Ivy.
Poison Ivy.
Yep. I thought she was
So
interesting.
hot.
Catwoman was boring, but I didn't. Yeah, I guess she would be in there. I mean, Bane is definitely one.
Absolutely. Of course.
Yeah, dude. Tom Hardy played that character like, because isn't Bane in the comics? He's like giant,
He's a monster.
but Tom Hardy like swelled up to do it, but he's not exactly like a tall man.
No,
so,
yeah.
so it's like
him and Christian Bale were both like the same height, and a lot of the shots that they had to do with Tom Hardy, they specifically did them lowered, but then everybody else is up, so it makes it a little movie magic.
I just feel like it's so cliche, you know, like the Joker's an obvious
I was
one.
gonna say has to be in there.
I really like Two-Face too. I liked the portrayal of him in the movie. Harvey Dent, like that whole seeing how he like became who he was, like I think that's really big to me in movies, is seeing how somebody develops into the character that they are.
Yeah, the descent.
Yeah.
Yeah, into the fucking madness, flipping madness.
Yeah, because like when you just start a movie and there's already just the bad guy, it's like, well, why is he the bad guy? What happened to him? I love backstories for everything.
Have you seen Joker? Joaquin Phoenix's Joker?
No,
Dude,
I have not. But I
you
heard that
need-
is really good.
If you're really into that sort of like story aspect, watch that movie because
Okay.
it is, it is intense. Yeah, write that down. But yeah, I think with the Nolan verse, essentially all of the villains portrayed was just so immaculate because it was so grounded in realism. I suppose it's not like the crazy comic book world kind of
like
movie.
the early, like was the Michael Keaton
Yeah, I mean the Tim Burton ones, they
or
were
the George
definitely-
Clooney one.
Yeah, those, yeah, like the Joel Schumacher ones were dog shit, but I still love watching them because
Yeah.
I love Batman.
Yeah, I mean, growing up watching those movies, you just think like, oh, this is so great, and as you get older, it's like,
What the hell were they thinking?
that's just like what I was telling you about when I watched The Matrix last night. Like, I hadn't seen it pretty much since high school, but I knew I loved that movie because I remembered so much of it. And then as I'm watching it with Lincoln, who's 16 months, and he's like engaged watching it too, I'm like, this kid is, yeah, he is. This is it. This is like our little thing here, man. Like seeing, obviously he's not understanding what's going on, but like me watching it being probably 15, 16 years later, actually sitting and watching it all the way through, like it struck a different chord in me where it's like, I got to unplug my kids from the Matrix, man. Get them
Yeah.
out of their the tablets and all that stuff.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's weird. Like you said, you see it 15, 16 years ago in the theater as a teenager, and then now you're watching your teenager watch this movie, and it's just like, wait a minute, give me your phone. Give me your phone. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Well, yeah, so that's cool. The six pack, the six pack, y'all. Again, beta stages, all right. Yeah, baby steps. But we're trying.
I'll have a
We're
good
really
one
trying.
for you next week.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That was just off the top of my head. So we introduced the six pack. Let's cross that off the list. Now, what to expect out of season 2? Actually, you know what? Before we jump into that, let's take a quick pause and jump in with some sponsor stuff. Axel Strat is a media marketing firm that delivers premium multimedia, graphic design, and branding services right from the heart of Milwaukee. Deploying creative expertise and strategical execution, the Axelstrat A-Team can handle your next project, big or small. Be heard, be seen, get stratified. Right now, our listeners are going to receive 15% off of up to the first $300 to any service offered by Axelstrat. Be sure to use the code DMC to redeem this offer. Click or call today to take advantage of this great deal.
All right, welcome back. So before we took our little break there, we were going to jump into what you guys should expect from us coming with season 2. So I obviously I'm trying to grow this as quickly as possible, but it's a slow build. It really is a slow build. But I'm fairly confident in not only our ability to do the podcast, but everybody's ability to really put us in the right spot. You know, because if there's anything that I've learned through this quarantine time, because like obviously I do the band stuff as well. Mm-hmm. To stay relevant, you just got to keep pushing out content. Just keep doing something. Because not a lot of outfits are going to have survived or will survive this whole thing. So I feel like if you do the right stuff, you put yourself in a position that when somebody knocks on the door, you can open it. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, guys, you can expect, I mean, the production value of this project right now is through the roof. You guys have no idea what Alex from Axelstrat is doing for us. It's a huge help. It's a huge investment on his part, which Alex, my man, we do appreciate. Buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's gonna pay off, man. I promise you. As long as we can just keep doing what we're doing. It's only going to get better. That's just.
I will buy you a Collectivo franchise.
all right. Yes. Hell yeah. When you have passion and you have commitment, the natural progression of things is always up. Always up. It should be, at least. So
we're on the upwards trend opposed to the downward.
Yeah, exactly. Again, you can expect more consistent fluidity of the episodes. Just the consistency thing about podcasts, that's the most important part of the podcast, is being consistent. If you say you're going to record once a week, record once a week. If you're going to do it twice or once every 2 weeks, you got to make sure you're doing that. Staying consistent is very, very important, and that's one thing that we've definitely done. We've struggled at times, but now things are starting to get a little bit more streamlined, so to speak, in my opinion. We're really starting to figure out how we're supposed to be doing things. So just bear with us. Like I said before, it's a slow build, but we're not stopping anytime soon. That's for damn sure. So what do you want to add to that?
Well, I think what they can expect in the season 2 is we're gonna have even more guests. There's some that I'm working on, trying to not necessarily. I don't want to call them like splashy moves, but I feel like every time you have a guest, you want to try to one up yourself and have someone else even bigger, or just as big,
as relevant.
But not necessarily steering away from what we were doing before, like musicians and stuff, but there's some stuff that's going to be coming through on season 2 that I think is going to be huge. People are going to really like whoa. Yeah. And I think as we get further in, we'll have these other segments. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that's going to develop in season 2, and I feel that it's so important to hold ourselves to that standard now, because I feel like we got to a point in season 1 that it just grew. All right. I forgot what I was going to say on that part. I'm sorry. Sorry. What I was trying to say is that in season 1, I think we made such a jump from where we were in the early production stages to right now. And then I think in a few months, we'll be even further along with our production stuff, to where it's like this stuff's going to be really crisp. It's going to be really nice. We'll have legit setups, like decor and everything on the table. Like, this is going to be our statement season. Like for a lot of businesses, they say if you make it, well, you were saying it, Alex, right? You make it to the third year that you're doing something. So this is like a crucial year for us that we have to continue to build it. Yeah.
Establishing.
And once we have a foundation, now we got to build like on that. And I feel that halfway through season 2, I think we're gonna look back and be like, wow, we got really far, really fast. And I would like to think that when we go to season 3, because I'm already thinking about that because of the picture and everything, there's just so many ideas that we have. It's a work in progress, and it's going to be huge. I really think so.
Yeah.
Like
I do think we're onto something.
I
do think we're onto something, especially like, and keep in mind too that like the 6-pack, that's just one of the 3 segments that we're gonna slowly introduce into the podcast. So, and like I'm sure there's gonna be plenty more.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And like the guests, we started this podcast with the idea of only having on like local business owners and other musicians. But obviously we've shown ourselves that we can actually reach outside of that box. And again, this guy's been making some pretty sweet moves towards, getting some actual personalities, like real personalities.
Yeah, it's a lot of like local talent, like, you know, radio,
like
TV.
Having Ian on last week, or the week before that. That's a big deal. That's a big deal for sure.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'm really excited as to who we get going on the podcast. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of work.
Because you get somebody
totally
on, and then one of their friend, they might just be like, "Yeah, talk to those guys. Let me see if I can get on." And I honestly would not be too upset if every week we had a guest. Like I would love that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go too far from,
Oh, well, yeah.
It's called dipping milk in cookies, baby. It's me.
Well, yeah.
But obviously, we want to make sure that we're, progressing again.
Yeah. Eventually, we're going to have a nighttime show. We're going to take Jimmy Kimmel's spot.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you take Kimmel, I'll take Fallon.
No, we're going to have we're going to be a team.
Oh, okay. The first late night. Well, like Conan and what's that guy's name? Andy Richter. And I'll just sit on the couch, or you can just sit on the couch. I'll interview people, and you just sit there, just talk shit. Nice shoes, nerd. All right. What we expect, from each other, from ourselves. Obviously, it ties in a lot with what we were just talking about. Being better about time management, being better about preparation. Like we've definitely made steps towards being better, but obviously it's still a work in progress. But there's so much more that I need to learn on the back end thing, and the back end what Alex does. So, try to take some of the burden off of his shoulders.
I just have to learn everything.
Man. Yeah, but you got the computer now. You got Reaper on there. Like, I know that I haven't been around to show you how to do it. But
that's all right. I now I'm gonna start making the time. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Physical time to be able to sit there and just do it. Yeah, the kids can be annoying and stuff, but you threaten them once or twice, they'll sit down and be quiet and leave you alone.
Yeah.
Want one?
It's always so funny, dude, when we play Warzone and the kids are just screaming in the background and you can hear you on the other end of the mic just like, God damn, will you just leave me alone? Trying to kill bad guys right now.
Every time I'm playing, Jaylene does that. She comes up like, Daddy, can you get this game for me? I'm like, no, dude. I'm not.
Go ask your mother.
Dude, every time. You think she would get it by now, but no.
Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, again, just being better overall. And again, it's not only in regard to like the podcast, but just like outside our lives. And like, obviously this year, 2020 it's been really rough for everybody. Like I was really stuck in a bad place, and I'm not going to lie, I still am in that room, but it's getting better. The windows are starting to lighten up. So Good. Like everybody's dealing with this year in their own little way. So like, it's really important for me. And that's why, dude, I'm so proud. I'm happy that you're stepping up and you're doing the gym thing with me now. Like, I mean, obviously we haven't gone together yet.
Yeah.
But at least we've got it set up. That makes me feel better because I don't need to hold your hand, man. You can go whenever you want.
I would just like you to
24
go
hours.
with me the first few times because I
Obviously,
really have
kinda
not
show
worked
you-
out since high school.
Yeah. It's really not that
You can
hard.
tell.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right though. But yeah, like taking those steps to just be physically healthier, to be happier. Like I'm inspiring you to go to the gym. You're inspiring me to get into the doctor more. Like I got a doctor's appointment set up for next Friday.
Did you get with my doctor?
No, I didn't.
No, that's all right. Keep
but-
asking if she's got openings, man. 'Cause
Yeah, I did.
She's awesome.
I said keep me on a list if you are accepting.
Yeah, she's great.
But yeah, so
Dr. Garrett, what's up?
So we're taking steps into making ourselves better physically, mentally, emotionally, all that jazz. Because if we can do that, then that means that we can do this that much better. So that's what I expect out of myself. That's what I expect out of you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's really nothing I can expect out of Alex. Alex is already breaking his goddamn back right now, like for real. Like he's being real coy and he's being real blasé. But Alex, I do understand what you do for this podcast, and I know it is a whole hell of a lot, my man. And I really do appreciate you. So I don't expect shit from you, man. You just keep doing what you're doing, baby. So yeah, but going again with the whole guest theme. Like, we wanted to make sure that we gave a big shout out, a big thank you to everybody who's been on the podcast in the past. So, I mean, you cue up my list here on my little handy dandy notebook. Obviously, all of the sponsors that we've done business with, doing business with, Actual Strat LLC. You guys make sure you're going to their socials, all of them, Facebook, Instagram. You got Twitter, yeah? Yeah. Yep. All at Axel Strat LLC or just Axel Strat. You will find it axelstrat.com. Go check out a lot of their services. They're really, really, really good at what they do. Obviously, you can see the product. So, Gentleman's Outlook. That's your brother Joe. That's his company.
Yes.
Definitely want to give him a big shout out. Big first year upstart, which is awesome from what I can see and what you're doing, Joe. You're doing a hell of a job, buddy. So keep doing that. Everybody, go swing by facebook.com/Gentleman's Outlook. Go like and share all that stuff. Camino, Casey, what up?
What up, dude?
We love the restaurant. We love the atmosphere over there. You guys, if you haven't had a Camino burger, put a quarter in your ass because you're playing yourself, all right? But again, facebook.com/Camino and Camino West Dallas. Just opened up just not that long ago. Place is really great. Really,
I'm so happy too because, I mean, it's only like a 10-minute ride from my house to here on the freeway, but now I have like a 3-minute ride from my house to Camino.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
and they got a great fish fry. Great. I just had
all
it
their
last
food
night.
is good, dude. I've eaten there more times in the last since it's open than I have in the like 2 years that I've known about the Camino
Come
down here.
Yeah.
The ahi tuna, so good.
But yeah, again, go like and share all their social pages, guys. It's a big deal. But as far as guests, like we had Pistol Pete, again, first guest. Dad, love you, buddy.
Love you, Pete.
Love you, bud. And then we had Andrew David Weber.
That was fun. I'd like to have him on again
Yeah,
too.
for sure. He's actually been he's still been making moves.
Yeah, I've seen that.
In
Doing a lot
fact,
of
we
live
should
stuff.
have him on because I have some questions for him because he's been doing some like socially distanced shows.
Yeah,
And like, I'm really curious about that because, like, dude, I play in a band and I'm itching to play a show like bad. So yeah, that is a good idea. We should have him back on. But yeah, we had obviously everybody in my band: Phil, Dusty, Chris. We had Chris on for the beer tasting episode, which was a lot of fun. That was one of the first video episodes. I think that was the third one we did.
so we've had Chris on twice.
No, Chris didn't come to the. Oh yeah, he did come to the
Yeah,
house.
he came to the house because
So,
we
yeah,
talked
we
about
did-
him being in the band,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he came and did the beer aficionado one.
Yeah. But yeah, we did have him on twice.
So
Let's
thank
see.
you, Chris, twice.
Alex. Obviously, we had Alex Weber from Axel Strat on. That was awesome. That was the first episode with the video. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Buddy.
Yeah, from the porn shootout.
Yeah. Right. All right. Take your pants off. That was so funny. Had everything. We showed up at Alex's place to record, and he had everything
Close the
set up.
drapes and
Close
it's
the
like-
drapes, and then he's like, "All right, take your pants off." Oh, that was really good.
Yeah, it was fun.
But yeah, we had Taylor Duffrin, aka Taylor Flows. We had her on the podcast, which was really, really cool. She's super, super talented. Make sure you go swing by Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, which we'll get to that in a second too. And then obviously we had Casey Patachik from Camino. Thank you. We had him on. Again, you can go to facebook.com/Camino West Dallas. Go like and share all of those pages. And Ian, we had Ian McCain from 1021, Digital Program Director at FM 1021, which is literally one of the biggest alternative music stations in the state. In the country, actually. I think that's what he said. So yeah, dude's kind of a big deal. I know he likes to play it off, but it's the truth. It's the truth. But yeah, we've got some pretty big plans as far as for future guests. Again, a lot of local personalities, but they're just incrementally getting bigger and bigger.
The baby steps.
Yeah. Got to run. Fine, I keep doing it. Got to run before you can walk, right?
I don't know if it works that way.
Come on, man. That's Tony Stark quote right there. Sometimes you got to run before you can walk. I just watched the first Iron Man the other day. So
I thought about starting those all with him.
I did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I did. I'm on Iron Man 3 right now. But yeah, the guests, that's pretty much it for guests. Now to business, baby. We did start a Patreon page, boys and girls. So we are going to be calling out to the masses for your support, okay? Obviously, guys, you understand that this isn't free. Okay, in some way, shape, or form, this is getting paid for, and it's not cheap, y'all. But we want to keep doing this, and not only do we want to keep doing this, but we want to actually see support from our fans. Like, we have grown over the last year, which is really, really cool. Our numbers are steadily growing. They keep going up. But again, for the rate that it's going up and the rate that we're putting out, we want some support. We need some support from y'all. Okay,
help me help you.
Yeah, help me.
50
help
cent
you.
goes a long way.
So we will be introducing some merch sometime in the near future. We got a couple of kinks that we need to work out as far as design, but once we get that figured out, we'll get everything all set for you guys, and then you guys can swing by the Patreon page, patreon.com/dippingmilkandcookies, and you guys can go show support, which would be very, very much appreciated.
I think we need to do a swimsuit calendar.
I am so down for that.
I've always wanted to do it. I've been talking about doing that for years.
Dude, yeah. We'll make Alex December. It'll be Christmas. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that. But yeah, so the Patreon page, we're going to launch that hopefully this weekend. Like I said, we just got a couple of schematic things that we got to figure out before we can do that. But that will be coming very, very soon. Plug all the plugs. Plug us. I suppose we should probably do that. Guys, make sure you go to facebook.com/dippingmilkandcookies. Go like and share all of the pages, especially YouTube. Very, very important. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? And if you're so inclined, make sure you guys like the videos, okay? It's like I said before, the like button, it's right down in this little corner here. That subscribe button, it's right over there.
Even if you don't want to watch it, just click like.
Yeah, seriously. Like it helps us with the YouTube algorithm more than you guys know, and that's really the name of the game right now. So if you guys could do that, that would be much appreciated. Yeah. Much obliged. But yeah, Instagram, Dipping Milk and Cookies. I'm at the Cookie Commander. Mike, you are
at the Master Milker.
Yep, you got it. We definitely got to work on Twitter.
And we should try to do our Twitch thing. I mean, we play all the time anyway, so.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. You know, we have a dedicated night when we're both off of work that just we could stream for like an hour or something.
Some extra content. More content, see?
Yeah.
Content.
We got this.
Yeah. Cool.
Big things.
Yeah,
good things.
Big thing. Good things.
Good things. Good things.
God. Ass slapping. All right, guys. But yeah, we are out of time. We are going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for being here. Season 2 underway. Can't wait, dude. I cannot wait to see where we are. 6 months from now, like you said.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge. Huge. So until next time, guys, everybody be safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask. Love you, friend. Always have.
Love you too.
All right, guys, everybody be good. Bye. That's awesome. That's good. That was a good one.